Hi, my name is Michelle Lutz. I'm from the Springfield, Illinois Church of Christ. And today is the second to last devotional of our March on the Mount video series. We begin to close out the Sermon on the Mount with some truly sobering words from Jesus. In Matthew 7:21 through 23, Jesus says, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, 'Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and in your name perform many miracles?' Then I will tell them plainly, 'I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers.'" Whoa, this is so intense. This passage shakes me to my core, and my first response to this passage is often fear, followed by sadness and confusion. It says many people who are doing good things for God will be turned away. Only the one who does the will of the Father will enter the kingdom of heaven. Jesus, again, like he has time and time again, points us inward to the heart and the soul rather than the outward. Maybe the people that he's talking about are relying on their own strength. Maybe they're prideful or seeking praise for the good things they do. Maybe they're relying on work to get them into heaven. Jesus does call them evildoers, so likely they are breaking the law in other ways. But as we have seen through the whole Sermon on the Mount, Jesus is turning things upside down. He's focusing again on the heart, on the inward righteousness, rather than the outward righteousness like the Pharisees had. In verse 23, it says, "I will tell them plainly, I never knew you." Knowing someone in this sense is not knowing that they exist or knowing of them. No, it's this deep, intimately connected, I know you deeply. Really knowing someone on this deep level. In movies, sometimes, like the movie Annie, you'll have a scene where there's a dog and you don't know who the owner is, and you're trying to find the owner, so you line up the people, and the dog is supposed to go to his owner. And in the movie Annie, you have a street full of people and Annie's there. And now this dog, Sandy, didn't actually know Annie for that long, but they had just gone through an experience together. Annie had just saved this dog. And of all the people on the street, Annie was the one that he felt safe with. And he ran to, he knew that, okay, we have this connection, we have this relationship already. And the Lord really cares most about our hearts. Like we see from the first and greatest commandment, love the Lord your God with all your heart. Love him with all your mind. Love him with all your soul. Love him with all your might. This is what's most important to God. In Romans 12, verse 2, it says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." This is repentance. It's a change on the inside. It's a mind and a heart transformation that connects us deeply to God and his will. This passage in Matthew 7 is very intense and it's very serious. This passage screams at me to reflect on my mind and my heart and desperately seek after God. We need great humility in seeking God's ways and not our own. I think back to the very first line of the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5, verse 3. It says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to join in for the final video tomorrow.